What's going on, you guys? It's Royce Jacob. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, you know we had to touch back on a Inovio stock, considering they had another absolutely insane day today in regard to price action. Plus, I just kind of wanted to celebrate with you guys, to be honest. If you have been keeping up with the channel, then you know we've been following Inovio over the course of this bull rally. So it's just really exciting to see this kind of price action and these kinds of gains in a stock that we've been talking about so much on the channel. All right, so I'm also sure a lot of you guys were able to establish a position. If that's the case, congratulations on those profits. Cheers to that. If you did miss Inovio this time around, you guys, don't hang your head. Keep that head up. Just understand there will always be more opportunities like Inovio, especially in this market. So just keep an eye on how the charts are reacting. That actually goes for you who did have a position as well. Watch these charts. Look at what happens to price action and charts when hype is involved in a stock and it causes them to go parabolic. Because trust me, you guys, there will be scenarios like this in the future, and you want to have this knowledge and that memory of what happens in scenarios like that. Okay, so before we look at the actual crazy price action on Inovio, we will look at it on Robinhood real quick, just like the last time, and then I'll dive into the charts in the back, and I'll let you guys know what I'm thinking on a longer term time frame, or even medium term for a stock as volatile and crazy as Inovio right now. But before we do that, I will ask you guys to please give the video a like if you do gain value from it, or if you're holding a bag of Inovio, just a like for celebration, and to subscribe if you are new around here. All right, I appreciate you guys. Okay, so Inovio, as you can see, Robinhood mirrored here. We'll just take a very bird's eye view look at the charts real quick. Up 30% today, over 30%, and up about 12% after hours, up over 40% on the day, closing out at $34.81. Again, absolutely insane day today, you guys. You can see the call options were up over 90%. So, I mean, even if you were holding this stock today or this week, like this stock was up over 140% this week. If you were just holding this stock, you'd have over doubled your money. That's absolutely insane. Obviously, the calls are doing that much better, but I mean, that aside, this stock is absolutely performing at max capacity right now. So again, you guys, just congratulations if you got a position on this. I personally did take some profits off the table today. It kind of sucks because there were call options, and after markets, it did go up 11%, which likely means that it will probably do well tomorrow. I took them off. I took some profits off today because on Fridays, a lot of time when things see bullish momentum over the course of a week, on Friday, they will see a pullback because a lot of the day traders and traders who have entered the market will want to exit their positions and close out their positions prior to the weekend, so they're not holding them over the weekend. But I mean, up 12% after hours, that's crazy. I would not be surprised at all to see it do well again tomorrow. But again, this is a crazy stock right now. It has gone parabolic. This is technically bubbling up right now. But again, if you did establish a position, congratulations. It's a great time to be involved with this stock. All right, so that said, let's close out Robinhood and actually look at the charts. All right, get a little more technical here. Not stop screen recording. Let's quit that. All right, make room for this chart. Okay, so we're looking at a chart of Inovio here on TradingView. If you guys happen to watch the video I posted yesterday, I set a $30 price target. You guys have to remember that when I set these price targets, I do have a responsibility not just to be an absolute moon boy and think that these things are going to go to the moon and give you guys what I believe to be a rational price target. Even though I might feel irrational sometimes, I need to keep things rational. I feel that is my responsibility. But I mean, it just made me a fool today because again, it closed out at $34. You can see here before that after hours movement, it actually closed just above $30, just above this line I drew on the charts. But I mean, again, right now it's up here. It's way above that line. So I'm gonna let you guys know what I see next, all right? And to dictate that in my mind, we're gonna kind of use the same method that I used to draw this line, all right? We're gonna go back in history. So let's take a look at the 5-year chart. We're on the weekly candles now, okay? So go back in time. This is actually way beyond 5 years. We're going back to the beginning of the millennia. All right, so you can see that $30 I got here. It was a high Inovio set way back in 2004. So we're going way back in history. But the next area that I see, and again, guys, this is almost so far back that it's kind of hard to reference charts this far back. But again, a lot of traders are entering the market. They're going to be looking at technicals like these, and these are things that you guys should just be aware of, okay? So after $30, the next thing I see is probably around here, okay? So we'll zoom in back here. and we're looking at levels around, so it's set a low. This is in 99, so again, this is a long time ago, but we're just looking at the charts here. It's set a low at about $35, $36 back in 1999, so crazy long time ago. But then it also bounced around, so I would say it spent a decent amount of time. It set a low here, it set a high here after it crashed and then bounced up and reached a high of $39. So I wouldn't be surprised to see my personal next target is probably from the $36 to $40 region, just considering those are two kind of key levels. Since this, like, it's after this point at $30, it's kind of in no man's land in terms of previous support and resistance. So I expect tomorrow, if it does continue to run, if it doesn't pull back, it to shoot up even more to like $36 and then maybe hit a high of even $40. But again, this was a long time ago. Inovio is making a lot of tangible progress fundamentally. They're releasing a lot of good news. So it wouldn't be surprising to me to see this just create another bull rally for itself. And let's look at market cap, okay? Because I always want to bring that up. Market cap's extremely important. So market cap right now is currently sitting at $31 is 4 so it's around $5.5 billion, $5 to $5.5 billion market cap right now. You guys have to remember that Moderna is actually at like a $25 billion market cap. So even if Inovio was to 2x from here and go to like $60 to $70 per share, it would only be floating around a $10 billion market cap, okay? And that's still half the size of Moderna, all right? And if Inovio does come out on top as a successful creator of the vaccine, then I would be surprised at all to see them hit at least $10 billion. Yeah, it's very dependent on future news. There's obviously the momentum behind Inovio. Let's go back to like the hourly chart. Yeah, I mean, just crazy growth over these past few days. Insane volume. I actually want to show you guys the volume on the daily chart, your daily candles. Yeah, so just as much volume as we saw in this initial spike up back in March. Three huge green candles on volume, 3 huge green candles. I mean, super bullish. Everything in my mind in regard to Inovio is very bullish. The only thing that I can see happening in terms of a pullback would be tomorrow. Like, I wouldn't be surprised, even though again Inovio is up over 10% after hours today, to see a pullback in Inovio at least in the hours leading up to market close. So keep an eye out, you guys. Be safe around like 1 to 2 hours prior to the market closing for the weekend, because a lot of the time that is when traders will dump their positions and exit that position, especially if they've seen gains like they have in Inovio over the course of this entire week. Okay, so keep an eye out for that. I personally did take some profits today. Again, you guys, it's always important when you catch a runner like this. I've learned this the hard way many times to take profits. You guys, don't be afraid to take profits. Take some chips off the table. Again, even if it's just 10, 20% off of your position. Just take some off your position, enjoy some of those rewards, enjoy some of those gains, like realize those profits, okay? That's a very important part of this game in my mind. So realize some of those profits. You can still leave the majority of your position on the table if you want, if you do think the stock will continue to climb. So you will see some gains, but if it does happen to fall, you will feel like you made a responsible move taking some off the table, all right? So we will call it there, guys. If you do want to know exactly which call options I have, which positions I have, how I'm playing Inovio on a day-to-day basis, you guys can check out the complete portfolio and daily newsletter down below. It's exactly as it states, a complete breakdown of my entire portfolio, call options, put options, stocks, cryptocurrencies even. And along with that, on every trading day during market hours, I send out a newsletter giving my thoughts on the market, the market as a whole, as well as the trades I'm making that day, what trades I'm entering, what trades I'm exiting, why I'm making the decisions I'm making. So it's just more real-time updates from me, little insight as to how I trade personally, if you guys are at all interested. If not, no worries. We'll call it there, guys. Again, cheers to that. We are eating good tonight if you were able to get in on Inovio. Funny enough, I actually just had FedEx deliver 2 fat boxes of Wagyu steaks that I got for Father's Day, and they came in super late. So that's a bummer, but still got some nice Wagyu beef here that I literally will be eating good tonight. So again, you guys, cheers to you. Cheers to that. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will catch you guys next time. So until then, always remember, take action, make waves. Peace.